month ago, major cities in the country were hit by long queues at filling stations due to the scarcity of premium motor spirits, otherwise known as petrol. It was later revealed that this scarcity of fuel was due to the withdrawal of adulterated fuel from the market by the sole importer of the product. Following investigations, the NNPC Limited explained how the adulterated petrol was imported from Belgium undetected, and as well as the oil companies that brought them in. All seemed to have been resolved after a fashion, but the past 2 days, queues have returned to filling stations in Abuja. A tour around some filling stations in the FCT shows that the queues are not thinning out soon. While some stations had long queues, others were closed for business. Motorists in the FCT complain about how the present situation is affecting them.
I had to come out very early, about 6 a.m. I've been queuing. They just opened the fuel station now, and still I have not got in to buy petrol.
We have been here for more than 3 hours now. We cannot get fuel, and see a lot of cars have been hitting themselves, trying to separate them. For it is a hell in Abuja right now.
The situation is terrible in the country now. We are not happy about what is going on in this country now. Look at everywhere, every stations. They are not selling, they are not giving us fuel.
The NNPC has assured all residents in the FCT, and indeed all Nigerians, that there is ample local supply of fuel and the national stock is in excess of 2.5 billion litres, which is sufficient for more than 43 days. Celestina Area, TVC News, Abuja.
The appointment of several ministers in President Muhammadu Buhari's cabinet has been short-lived. They have been shown the way out in compliance with Section 84, Subsection 12 of the 2022 Electoral Act. States governors have already directed appointees in their cabinet to comply with the provisions of the Electoral Act. But members of the Federal Executive Council remained in office and also continued their campaigns for various elective positions. Now it appears the chicken has come home to roost. The outcome of this week's Federal Executive Council meeting has ended their continued stay in office.
My mandate from the President is that all members of the Federal Executive Council vying for office will have to resign their appointments on or before 16th of May 2022. If there's going to be any amendment or any inclusion, you will be informed in due course.
A new guideline released on the 26th of April by the leadership of the All Progressives Congress stipulates that political appointees should resign at least 30 days before the conduct of primaries. It seems federal government appointees seeking to contest on the platform of the APC may have already contravened this guideline by waiting to be pushed out of office. In the coming days, the law will be put to test by different political interest groups seeking different interpretations of the law as the rush to contest for various offices in next year's general election gathers momentum. Femi Akonde, TVC News, Abuja.
The increased dependency on and density of the shipping trade has fueled the rise in maritime crime around the globe. Threats such as piracy, maritime terrorism, drug trafficking and gun running have become more potent and given rise to strident calls for effective law enforcement and maintenance of maritime order. These challenges highlight the need for cooperation across political boundaries and the need to share intelligence. It is why the Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency, the Nigerian Navy and the Inter-Regional Coordination Center is collaborating to attain enhanced security in the Gulf of Guinea. Maintaining the momentum of gains made so far, they say, is the main challenge for the regional navies. To do so, the root causes of piracy must be addressed, including the plight of coastal communities, in order to reach sustainable solutions to the issue of piracy.
When you obtain data and information, you transmit it to the CPOI Center, and the CPOI Center will now pass it to the appropriate platform that you will have to use. Apart from the CPOI Center, we have about 600 special trained armed personnel. In addition to that, we have 16 armored vehicles.
The goal of the forum is to implement effective operational counter-piracy cooperation among regional and international navies, as well as the shipping industry. It is also to report to centers of the Yaoundé Code of Conduct for the regional strategy for maritime safety and security in Central and West African region. While the initiative for exchange of intelligence is an essential tool against transnational crimes, the efforts are essentially constrained by certain systemic gaps. Habib Alawal, TVC News, Abuja.